They would be placed into a sack alongside a monkey, a snake, and a chicken. This punishment was saved for people who killed their parents. Once sealed, the sack was thrown into a river. As the person inside struggled to breathe, the panicked animals would attack, creating a chaotic and brutal scenario. The goal was to ensure that the punishment was as horrifying as the crime. They would pour hot tar over your naked body, burning your skin. And before you could even react, they'd cover you in feathers, which would stick to the burning tar. This wasn't just painful, it was meant to be humiliating. You would be forced to walk through town as a warning to others. Within a few minutes, the tar would harden, making it nearly impossible to remove without ripping off layers of skin. And while it probably wouldn't kill you, the burns and infections that followed could be deadly. Your arms and legs would be tied to a large wheel if they wanted to torture you. Next, they would shove you down a steep hill. With every bounce, your flesh would bruise. As it traveled, it would pick up speed. Eventually, every tiny bump would send you flying into the air, and every landing would have the same force as a car crash. This would break every bone in your body, and if you somehow survived, you'll wish you were dead. You would be pinned flat on your back, with your arms and legs stretched out to each side. Then, a heavy wooden board would be placed across your chest and stomach. Large stones were slowly stacked onto the board, adding more and more weight. As the stones piled up, the pressure on your body increased, making breathing extremely difficult and painful. This continued for hours or even days until you agreed to plead guilty. And if you still refused, they would add enough weight to crush your chest inwards, slowly killing you. The victim would be trapped between two wooden boats, with their limbs and heads sticking out. Next, they would be force-fed milk and honey, and this mixture would also be poured over them. Insects drawn to the smell would begin stinging and biting, and would eventually start eating through their skin. As the victim pooped, it would begin piling up inside the boats, attracting more bugs that would burrow inside them, and they would be trapped like this for weeks until they finally died.